Hey guys, it's Hailey, and today's video is going to be on Glossier products. So I got a lot of products. I don't have the full range, but I did get a lot of them. I didn't buy the priming moisturizer, but I have 2 samples of it because I made 2 orders. I have 3 of the balm dotcoms. I have the original, I have the birthday balm dotcom, and I have the coconut balm dotcom. I have the cloud paint in dusk, I have the boy brow in blonde, I have the wowder in light medium, I have the Haloscope in quartz, and then I have the skin tint in medium. So those are what I have. We're going to try some of those today. If I enjoy these, I'm interested in the concealer as well, and then what else? I don't know, I got most of the makeup. I'm also interested in some of the Lidstars and the lip gloss for sure. I'm very interested in the lip gloss. But we're going to try these out today. I've been waiting to use these until I got this other order in, so I'm very excited to use these. The only thing I've used is the balm dotcoms because I wanted to try them, and then the boy brow, which I have feelings about. But if you don't know about Glossier makeup, the whole idea is it's very minimal. It's not makeup to cover your skin. It's makeup to basically enhance your skin. On the box that it comes in, it says, this is the box, it says skin first, makeup second, smile always. Every order that you have and the stuff comes in these cute little pink bags, and then you also get stickers, which I really like. I think they're cute. So yeah. So since it is a very minimal makeup brand, everything is pretty low coverage and it's kind of no makeup. Before we get started, I'm gonna put my little headband on. This is from the Body Shop. It's like little pig ears. I think they're so cute. So I'm going to put on, we're just gonna get started. But basically, if you don't like light coverage things or anything like that, you probably won't like these products, but these are all supposed to be pretty easy, able to put on with your hands, stuff like that. I'm just gonna put it on this half of my face. I mean, that's fine. It's not super moisturizing. Like my regular moisturizer is way more hydrating than this. Gives a nice smooth type of feeling. And then on the other side, I'm going to use my regular primer, which is the Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. I guess I'll have to see how everything goes on over this, but it's nice and smooth. It's not super hydrating, I don't think, but I have 2 packets of this. We'll continue to try it. Next is the Perfecting Skin Tint, and I'm very excited to try this. The shade range of this is awful. They have basically one color for each kind of skin range. So for example, they have one shade for light, they have one shade for medium, they have one shade for dark, and like one shade for deep. They have 5 shades total. They definitely should come out with more. I grabbed the shade medium. I wasn't sure. I'm still not sure, but I grabbed medium. Okay, so for the Perfecting Skin Tint, this is something that I watched a few reviews on, and basically this has no coverage. It just kind of evens out the skin tone a little bit. So if you're needing something with a lot of coverage, this is not going to be the product for you. But I'm excited to try this. I do have, you know, a lot of discoloration on my face, so we'll see. Welcome to my face. So you can see I've got definitely discoloration here. It's just acne scars. So basically what I've been told is, or what I've seen, I'm gonna shake this, is that it doesn't really cover. It just does a little bit of evening out of the skin tone. So I'm going to start on this side, and I'm going to use my fingers, and on the other side I'll use a brush. So, okay, I don't know how much to use. It says, shake, then smooth over moisturized skin with fingertips. Blend upwards and outwards for sheer coverage and instant dewiness. I'm also excited about that dewiness. So, I don't like blending with my fingers, but... that did literally nothing. Let's put a little bit more on. It's really easy to blend in, which I appreciate. You can see it makes me dewy, but I mean, I guess it does a little bit, but you can still see a lot of stuff on my skin. So I'm going to put some on this side, and I'm going to try it with a brush and see if that does anything. I mean, I think it's kind of the same either way. It blends in really easily, which makes me kind of want to do it with my fingers because, I mean, it just kind of applies like a moisturizer. Actually, I think you get better coverage with your fingers. So with this, you can see, you know, most of what's there, but it did even it out pretty nicely. And it does definitely does not look like I'm wearing a foundation. And I hesitate to say the word foundation. Oh, actually on camera, it looks really nice, I feel like. I hesitate to say foundation because it's obviously just like a skin tint, basically. But I like the way it looks. It is dewy. It's just definitely not any coverage at all. You can still see all of that. That's what you get. You get about that. So most of the people I've seen, oh, it's my alarm to wake up. Most of the people that I've seen use this have really nice, perfect skin. And I'm not someone like that. So I wanted to put this out there so you guys could see what it looks like on someone who has pigmentation issues, and it looks nice. Like I'll say that. I don't really notice a difference how it goes on between the primed side with my regular primer and the priming moisturizer. They look about the same. Next, okay, so they don't have a cream bronzer. They don't have any bronzer. So I'm going to use my Milk Makeup bronzing stick, which I love so much. This is in the shade Bait. So next is the Cloud Paint. So I got the shade Dusk. Now this is I already put a sticker on it. This is such a beautiful shade. It's like a very neutral shade. I'm just going to put a little bit on my hand. I'm going to blend out one side with my fingers and then one side with my beauty blender. So you can see that's the shade. And that's it kind of blended there. It's just so pretty, and that's probably way more than I need. So I'm going to put a little bit over here, and I'm going to blend it out with the sponge. And it just blends out just so easily. And then I'm going to do the other side over here with my finger. I don't know if you can hear that, but my husband's like playing YouTube videos, and it's really loud. With this, it's kind of hard to see over all of my discoloration. It kind of just all blends into one there. But I think it looks better on the side with the sponge. But because it blended out really nice. This side, I just feel like it's, I don't know. It just looks like my pigmentation is just like enhanced. But this side looks nice and pretty. And I think this is buildable as well. I'm also going to, before I finish my face, I'm going to put on one of the Glossier balm dotcoms. I'm going to try the birthday one. I haven't tried this one yet. I did try the regular one last night. It kind of feels like, I used to put Aquaphor on my lips, and that's what this regular one felt like. I don't know if the different flavors are any different, but this is the birthday one. It's got really pretty packaging. Oh, it smells. Oh, nice. This one has like a glow to it. I like the way this one feels on my lips better. This one, the regular one kind of just feels like it's sitting on your lips. This one feels like a little bit more like with your lips. I don't know how to explain it. Then I got the Haloscope highlighter. I got this in the shade Quartz. So we're going to try this. So the directions. Glide onto cheeks and brow bones and blend with your fingertips to enlighten your face. So I don't know if I'm supposed to go in just like with that or with my finger. I'm going to do one side with my finger and then one side with just this. And like I mentioned, this is the shade Quartz. If you've ever seen like all the models for Glossier products, these girls are so beautiful and like dewy, and it's like all about their skin. That's actually so stunning. It's kind of like, it looks like a dew, like a natural dew. It doesn't look like how a highlighter looks like powdery and like looks like a highlighter, you know what I mean? So I'm going to try this with my finger. It's so stunning. Oh, I immediately prefer just gliding it on. This is going to take so long. No, I'm not doing that, sorry. This is quicker. I'm going to put a little bit on my brow bone. And I didn't get any of their eyeshadows, so I may just put this on my lids. I wonder if I could put their, if I could put the cloud paint on my eyelids. It's so pretty, look at that. Okay, so I have their wowder. And I got this in the shade light medium. It's got such pretty packaging. Oh, you can tell I haven't used this yet because there's a little safety seal here. Oh, flying out of here. But it's got one of the like mesh things here, and you can tell it's got like a tint to it. But you can still see that highlight. Oh, my camera's about to die. You can still see that highlight, so I like that. I like that. I got the boy brow in the shade blonde. I go for like blonde shades just because like I feel like blonde shades generally match my eyebrow color better. So the boy brow is supposed to not necessarily fill in, but kind of give you a nice shape and define it a little bit better. It's tinted. They do have an untinted one as well, but it kind of, you know, accentuates the hairs and makes them look more full. It gives you a nice fluffy brow, which that's what I love. I love the fluffy brow look. And I always start in the middle just because I don't want to glob too much up on the front. This is my bad brow, by the way. This one always is like worse, but it gives it like a nice shape to it, and I just like it. This brow is always like the not gonna do it, but this is like my favorite brow. So pretty, and like if you want like the editorial brow, this is awesome. I love this product. It just makes it so nice and natural and like fluffy and like bushy, and I love it. So that is all the products I have. I wonder if I can put, where did my cloud paint go? I wonder if I can put the cloud paint on my eyes. But this is kind of that finished look. I like it. I like it a lot. So let's go over what I think before my camera dies. So I've got the balm dotcoms I like, but these are $12 a piece and I just don't know if they're worth it because like this reminds me of just like putting aquaphor on my lips. I do like this one, and I also got the coconut one. The coconut one smells really nice too. I would probably go for one of those two rather than just like the regular, like original one. The priming moisturizer, I feel like I just don't really care about. The skin tint, I like how it just like, it looks natural and real. So I'm liking it. We'll see how long it lasts. The wowder, I need to try the wowder a little bit more. This is one that I'm just kind of like, it's a powder. I like that it kind of didn't mask all of my dewiness, and you know, this is the side I didn't add a highlighter to and it's still there. So I like that I can use it like that so far. The highlighter, I love this highlighter. It is so pretty and natural. The cloud paint, I love, and I love this shade. This is just like my favorite. And then the boy brow, obviously like one of my favorites. Like it's, look at that brow. I love it. It's great. What else? Is that everything? I think that's everything. I like it. I love the look. I don't think there's really anything like I didn't like. Hey guys, so it's now about 9 o'clock. I'll show you. And I wanted to do a check-in. I just got off of work. I got off a 9-hour shift. So this is what we're looking like. So to be honest, I think this looks great for me just getting off a 9-hour shift, and it's been a long day. So whenever I was filming earlier, it was about 10 a.m. And now it is 8:42. You can see there. So this is looking great. Now what I will say, I'll get up close so you can see this. I don't think it looks too much different between the side I primed with their Glossier primer and then my normal primer. So that makes me think one of two things. One, either the Glossier priming moisturizer is phenomenal, or like that's about it. Like I think the lasting power is good, if that makes sense. Like I love my Hourglass Veil Mineral Primer. That's like my favorite primer because it makes my makeup last the longest. Now this side looks nice and smooth. So while I don't necessarily think I'll buy the primer, I think it made my makeup last nice. Made my makeup last a long amount of time. So let's just go through these products. The skin tint, I enjoy. It's not really broken up anywhere. It didn't get cakey around my nose. Like I like it. Like it lasted really well. I'm a little bit shiny, so you can see how shiny I am. I'm gonna see if I can touch up with this wowder here. And obviously it mattifies a little bit. But it looks nice. So I do like the skin tint a lot. It didn't break up anywhere. It's not cakey. It looks great. Now the bronzer was my Milk Makeup bronzer stick, but I can still see that on my face. So it was able to hold on to my foundation, which is nice. The cloud paint I can still see, so I had put the cloud paint on my eyes and I can still see that. So then the Haloscope, still there, still bright, still powerful. I love it. Now with the Haloscope, it never fully sets down. Like even after I just set that with powder, it's like you can still feel it there. It's not super tacky like it is before you set it, but it's not, it doesn't fully dry down. So if you don't like that, you won't like this. What else do we have? Boy Brow. I love Boy Brow. It's phenomenal. My brows are still in place. They're still nice and fluffy. I freaking love Boy Brow. Wowder. Right now, I don't know about Wowder. Like, I think it's fine, but I don't know if it's better than any other powder I have. So I'm gonna continue to try this, and it's fine, if that makes sense. Like, it's not something like I feel like I absolutely need. What I do like about it is it still gives me like a satin kind of finish. You can still see some dewiness, so I think this would be nice for dry skin. Now my balm dotcoms. I like my flavored ones or scented ones. This just regular universal one I don't really love. So those are kind of my reviews on the products that I tried today. They're really nice. I love them. So I like around 5 o'clock tonight, I looked at my face and I was like, yep, I love all of these products. So I went onto Glossier's website and I ordered some more stuff. So I ordered the lip gloss, I ordered a Lidstar, then I ordered the concealer. So here's the thing, because of that, I may add on more to this video, trying those out. So maybe I'll do like a multiple day wear test and see how the other things wear. I just really like this company and I like the whole basis around it where it's, you know, enhancing your natural beauty. And I would say Glossier is a go. I am really loving this. So I may do an insert where I insert the other products and I may buy more. I just want everything. I want everything. I'm loving this brand. Like, it's an overwhelming yes. Okay guys, I have to do this quick because I have food in the oven, but my bag of my new goodies came in today, so we're going to go ahead. I'm out of breath, I just ran up the stairs. I'm so out of shape. So we're going to go ahead and put on my face now. I haven't even opened this yet. I'm so pathetic. I have the Stretch Concealer, I have the lip gloss, and then I have the shade Fawn and the Lidstar. So I'm gonna skip out on primer today. We're gonna go in with the foundation really quick. Alright, so that is the skin tint. I love the skin tint. I think it's so nice. I've been trying this out for like a week now. So I kind of have my thoughts and opinion on most of these products. Excuse me. So I have the skin tint in the shade medium. I got the concealer in the shade light. Now, ooh, that looks pretty dark for the shade light. So I'm going to try this. I'm just gonna, ooh, nice and creamy. Oh, it looks darker on my finger, or lighter on my finger, I think. So I'm gonna put it under my eyes with my finger here. I don't like blending in with my fingers. A brush I can use. I'm gonna try this. This is supposedly supposed to be for creams. This Morphe M536. Let's see. It's pretty like light coverage. I like it with this brush better. I know the whole thing is like you're not supposed to use brushes here, but I like it with the brush. I don't know, I feel like it doesn't blend super nicely with my finger. Okay, I can deal with that. That's not too bad. Let's see if it can cover up some blemishes. Let's see what kind of coverage we have. Because I do have redness. It's very hot up here. I think that covers pretty nicely. That took away like the redness right there. I'm not sure what I think of this yet. So then I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my face, and then we'll come on to these really quick. So I have the Lidstar in the shade Fawn. This is actually really pretty. I don't know if you can see. It says it, let's see. I believe it says it's supposed to be used, yeah, just dab on the lid and blend with a fingertip. So it doesn't say anything about primer. So we're going to just put this on. This is a pretty shade. I'm gonna fix that concealer there, don't worry. That's pretty. I don't hate that, but I think I'm gonna like the shade Cub better. The shade Cub is more of a like a rose gold shade. This is nice. And then I'm just gonna put on a little bit of mascara since I did put on an eyeshadow. I have the lip gloss in the shade Clear Transparent. So I like clear lip glosses, but this was like $14, I think. Everyone says this is like phenomenal, but we'll see. They say it makes their lips look nice, like a little bit bigger because it's just nice and glossy. It's really pretty. That's my food alarm. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna reset that. I like the gloss. It's not sticky. It's just like nice and like glossy and really pretty. Do I think it's worth $14? If you want it. I don't know, like it's fine. Like if you're, it's just like a clear lip gloss. Like it's not that special, but it's not super sticky. It's pretty thick. So if you don't like thick, then you probably won't like that. But concealer, it's okay. It's alright. The Lidstar, I like the shade. I think it's a really nice, natural, subtle thing. If you're looking for a lot of pigment, this is not going to be it. But I am going to order the shade Cub. And I was really interested in Herb, like the green. The gloss I like, I'll use, but it's actually really pretty. But if you have clear glasses, you don't need to buy it, but if you're just interested, I mean, I like it. So that is my full face Glossier. And I really love Glossier. They're great. So I'll do some more updates later. Right now it's 2:30, so I will update you later. Bye. Okay, so after I've been trying these products for about a week now, other than the couple that I got today, I kind of want to tell you my updated thoughts on these. So I've got all my Glossier guys in here and a couple of Milk. So the priming moisturizer, oh, sorry. The priming moisturizer is like fine. It's not super hydrating, so I don't know how much, like I probably wouldn't buy the full size of this, but if it's something you're interested in and you're wanting it, like you'll probably like it. But since I'm just like, I've got my primers, I got my moisturizers, I'm just kind of like, I don't need that. So that's that. The skin tint I really enjoy. I think I'm gonna have to get the shade Light, but I like this. Like I like this natural look. It doesn't look like I'm wearing makeup. So I do enjoy the skin tint, and I would recommend this if you want that natural look and you're not looking for something that's got like full coverage or even medium coverage. This is sheer, like very sheer. You can still see like freckles, you can still see like you've got some like of my redness coming through still, but yeah, I like it. So the Haloscope highlighter, I like it. I like that it looks like just like a dew and not like I'm wearing highlighter. I think it's really pretty. I got the shade Quartz, and I feel like this is like the whole Glossier look. Like you have to have just that like glowy skin. So I really enjoy this. I think it's good. The wowder I wasn't sure about originally because it's just like, I mean, it's powder, I have other powders, but after trying this for the past week, I really enjoy this. And what I like about this is it sets my makeup without taking away all of my dewiness. Like, I enjoy having that dewiness there, so I do really enjoy this. This isn't, I mean, it blurs, which is really nice. I like the blurring effect, but it doesn't just completely mattify, so I really enjoy this. Now, of the 3 products I tried today, the concealer, I'm kind of like whatever on. I kind of feel like the first time I tried the powder. The thing I like about this is it doesn't look dry on my under eyes. I have a little bit, tiny little bit of creasing. The Lidstar I really enjoy more than I thought I would. So I saw online that everyone was like, it's so sheer and it's not really buildable and it's whatever. I got the shade Fawn. This is a 2 layers on. I just put a second layer on because whatever, I just did. I didn't feel like I needed to. Maybe it's because it's a smokier shade and a darker shade that it is more pigmented, but I feel like you have to wait till the first layer dries to put on that second layer, or else it's not going to build up whenever it's just wet on top of the wet. I think you have to let it dry first. What are my top picks? Like, if I was like, you need to try this, I would say Cloud Paint. I think everyone will love this. Like, they have a good variety of shades. Like, they only have like 5 or 6, but each one is different enough, and I like that. They have just like a range of shades. Cloud Paint, yes. I would say Boy Brow, yes. I love the Boy Brow. I really love the Skin Tint, but that's not going to be for everybody. If you, I know not everyone likes full coverage, but I feel like if you're watching a Glossier video, you probably are interested in the natural makeup, so everything is objective, subjective, whatever, to you and what you like and your needs. Okay, so it's the end of the night. It's now 10:27. So I believe I put my makeup on around 2, so it's been about 8 hours, but I have been pushing this makeup. We went out tonight and we went out to eat with some family who came to visit, and we walked in the heat, so I was like sweating the whole time. I'd say my makeup did well. Now, I am shiny, but I was like literally sweating, so I can't give it too much because it's not really broken up anywhere, so I'm good with a little bit of oil there. I did set it with the wowder, so I feel like if you need this to, like, I mean, it did last, but if you need it to oil control, I would set it with something other than the wowder. But if you're looking for just something basic to just kind of set it for like normal, you know, wowder is great. But if you need oil control, I would go with something else. Now, the concealer, a little bit of a problem. So let's get up here so you can see. I don't know if you can see, but I have a lot of creasing, like all the way up, but it's like multiple ones. Now, none of my other concealers crease like this. Here's my thing. I need to try this out again and see if like maybe I shouldn't set it. It doesn't really say if I should set it or not, but it's the stretch concealer, so it's supposed to stretch with your skin and not do that. So I don't know if maybe you're not supposed to set it so it can be flexible, because maybe if you set it, it sticks down and doesn't move and then creases. I'm not sure, but as of now, it's okay. The concealer did stay really nicely on my blemishes that I put it on, so that's good. Just under my eyes, it has creased. Everything's good other than my under eye concealers, so I'm really enjoying these products. They're all so good. Like, it's great. And I'm gonna give this another try, this concealer, and see if it makes a difference any other way, but right now I'm a little bit iffy on this one. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I really enjoyed 99% of these products. So Glossier is definitely going to be getting more of my money because I want more of these guys and some other things. Thanks for watching, bye.